Well, hello, YouTube friends. I come to you from weird times. Uh, we are currently under quarantine. Yeah, from the coronavirus. So, this is the first full day of quarantine for me. Um, we're not under like massive super, you absolutely 100% cannot leave the house quarantine. I'm in Southern California. It is, what, March 22nd? So we're under stay at home, safer at home. And that is currently what we are doing. The company I work for, you guys probably already know, Starbucks, has given us 30 days of pay to stay home. So I am utilizing that at this time. Today's the first day that everyone in my house has been at home except for my husband because his job is still considered an essential function. So he works for BevMo, so he is under grocery, so he is still working. It's it's been it's been wild. It's been absolutely wild. This week, I just came back from a 2-week vacation for my birthday at the beginning of the month to almost instantly going back. I worked Wednesday, and then I worked 2 hours. I worked 4.5 hours Wednesday, 2 hours on Friday, and then like 4 hours on Saturday, and that was it. So I've barely worked since coming back from vacation. And I'm telling you, it's been wild. My dad and my brother are completely obsessed with Fox News. So it plays in our house literally from the time the sun comes up to long past the sun going down. I have to actively go in there and like either turn down the volume or turn it off completely because I'm like, I don't need this. I don't need this in my life. Yes, like, give me the highlight reel. Tell me what I need to know and leave out all of the rest because I don't need it. I don't need that negativity in my life right now. Right now, I am making it. I am literally taking it day by day and just trying to stay sane. Now, truthfully, my day-to-day life has not changed much other than just not going to work. My day-to-day life is not different in any way and also just not being able to go anywhere. And that's mostly by choice because I can still go places. I can go to the grocery store. I can go to Target. I can go to Walmart. So it's not massively different. But I'm choosing to stay home as much as humanly possible because I have a 2-year-old that I don't want to bring this home to. And also, my dad is in that age group and he is a heart patient. So he is highly susceptible to coronavirus. So I am choosing to stay home as much as humanly possible to protect them. Otherwise, I'd probably be going nuts. But truthfully, like I said, my day-to-day life is not very different than my quarantine life. My everyday is not much different, which is good because otherwise I would probably legitimately be losing it because, you know, never leaving the house is kind of sucky. But like I said, it's not that big a deal because this is kind of what I do anyway. My everyday life is I wake up at 3 o'clock in the morning. I go to work. I work until 8:30. I come home. I raise my daughter. and then I go to bed and do it again. So it's really not a huge difference for me. Now, instead of going to work, I just wake up at 8 and do what I would normally do. So my dad has really cleaned up our backyard. We've been getting a ton of rain in Southern California. So our backyard has really been neglected. So he has spent the last couple of days of sunshine cleaning up our backyard. So now there's a really nice place for my daughter to play. And I'm actually ordering her a basketball hoop because she loves to play basketball at Sky Zone. So we're going to order her a basketball hoop and let her play with that. So she can still get outside time, but in the safety of our backyard. I have invested in a lot of Play-Doh and markers, the Color Wonder markers and the Color Wonder paper and coloring books. That stuff is amazing. If you're a parent and you don't know about Color Wonder, are you really even a parent? But yeah, lots of Play-Doh, lots of kinetic sand, lots of Color Wonder, lots of that stuff. And screen time is off the charts for all of us. We are all constantly looking at our phones because there's really not a lot to do in the house. So it kind of just is what it is. Like, that has really become my mantra. It is what it is. And I know a lot of people have a hard time living that way. But if I tried to do anything differently, if I sit here and I freak out, like, honestly, what good is that doing me? Literally this much good. Zero. Nada. So I am just at this point taking everything day by day and just trying not to stress out. It is what it is, and it will be what it will be. Let's see. I don't even the only advice I have to give in this situation is stay informed, but don't drive yourself crazy, because that's going to do you no good. And try to relax. Do things that you haven't gotten around to doing. So if that's cleaning your room, like me, try to get around to doing a little bit of that. Now, for me, it's a little bit difficult to clean my room just because I do have a 2-year-old that I have to keep an eye on. But right now, her dad is watching her. So I can actually come up here and pick up a little bit, clean up some laundry, pick up the floor a little bit because right now it looks crazy. But yeah, do some spring cleaning. You ain't going nowhere anyway. Or read a book. Read one of those big, thick, long books you have sitting on a shelf that you're like, when you were 10 years younger, going, I'm going to read this. And then you never did. So do that. Do some reading. Learn a language. Take up painting. You can still order stuff on Amazon. So just find something. Pick up a hobby. Do some sewing. Let's see. So much stuff in my room. Lots of hair towels. But yeah, just find something to kind of keep your mind busy and your hands busy. And then also make sure you're practicing social distancing. Stay home if you can. If you are one of those essential workers, bless your heart. I feel for you. I know it's a scary time to be still having to go to work when the world is crazy. Trust me, I was an essential worker up until yesterday. And my husband is still an essential worker. My dad is going back to work tomorrow, which scares me. Oh, sorry, I just cracked my wrist. Oh, that did not feel good. As you can see, I've been neglecting laundry for a very long time. Luckily, my husband and I have a ton of clothes, so it really doesn't matter that I've neglected washing our clothes for a while. But yeah, if you're a non-essential worker and you're laid off temporarily, then just try to relax, take a nap. Naps are great. I literally do that daily. I do that with my daughter still, and that's one reason why I'm still pretty sane in all of this. Sorry, I'm a little out of breath. First of all, I'm hot. Second of all, my bra is so wildly uncomfortable. It is not meant to be worn all day long. It's a sports bra. It is not meant to be worn all day. Oh, I forgot why that tub was even in here. I didn't finish putting that crap away. Yay! Yeah, so currently it's raining. I'm listening to the rain right now. It's wonderful. I love it. Love the rain. Yeah, it's a crazy time we live in. I don't have answers to any questions that you probably don't already know answers to. All I know is that this is where we are right now. And it is scary, but instead of freaking out and acting irrationally, we all need to just breathe and take a step back and remember that we're all in this together. We are all experiencing the same thing. Uncertainty, fear, things we've never dealt with before. In my lifetime, we've never seen a pandemic. And I hope I never see another one in my lifetime. And I hope and pray for my daughter that she never sees another one. Now, will she remember this? Absolutely not. Will we talk about this? Yes, we will talk about this later in her life. But for right now, we just need to remember we're all in this together. And just kind of sit back and chill. Like, this is the one time in our lives where literally laying on the couch in front of the TV all day could save the world. How crazy is that to think about? Literally, those of us who can stay home, just stay home. And if you don't have children, lay on the couch and just binge Netflix and eat ice cream. Gain 100 pounds. Go for it. Or like me, I'm actually reserving my eating. I am not eating any differently. Actually, I'm probably eating less now that I'm staying home. My calorie intake is way lower. My water intake is way up. And also, I've been getting out on the treadmill. We have uncovered our treadmill in the garage, and I'm actually getting on the treadmill. So I may come out in the next 30 days looking much sexier. I'm not committing to that, but we'll see. But just know that my heart is with all of you. I'm praying for all of you that none of you get sick and none of your loved ones get sick. And just hang in there. We are in this together. And it'll be over sooner than later, hopefully. But I think that's all I have to say about this. I felt like I needed to come on and just kind of address what's going on and kind of what I'm doing to stay sane, which I didn't really do a whole lot of that. I just said my daily life is normal, so I'll probably upload something else around what I'm kind of doing. So, anyway, I will talk to you guys very soon. And also, Adrian just bought me a gimbal and a fluffy mic and everything, so I can walk around and make some higher quality videos for you guys. We'll see. I can't commit to anything. You guys know that. So anyway, I will talk to you guys later. Stay safe. Stay healthy. And I'll see you soon.